Are you serious? It's going to get extremely serious. You better get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm telling you, folks, the apocalyptic signs are everywhere. There's been an explosion on the sun, a solar flare of a biblical proportion potentially could affect the earth. Now, BP Earthwatch did a video about 2 days ago, if I'm correct, of a pretty powerful solar explosion on May the 30th that was sending strong CMEs directly toward the earth. This morning, of course, this is June the 1st, and this morning there has been another explosive solar eruption, a solar flare that just erupted on the sun. It's a very active situation. A new sunspot is emerging over the sun's eastern limb and is crackling with C-class solar flares. And according to NASA's Solar Dynamic Observatory, they have caught an active region just releasing plumes and a ball of plasma. Goodness gracious, great balls of plasma had just been released from the sun's surface this morning during the very early hours of the June 1st. And the number of the sunspot, of course, is AR2661. This new sunspot still rotating into view. So it's a full size, potentially for stronger flares are not yet known. We don't even know what the potential damage of this could be. So we're to stay tuned for more information on it. But here's what I want you to know. We're going to get hit with this very powerful solar flare. It's not the largest I've ever seen. I've seen X-class flares. You guys know that. We've been watching this and studying these over the period of time. But what BP Earthwatch has done, he told us that on the 30th, one was released, headed toward us. Now, this morning, another one's been released, headed toward us. Now, I just checked the earthquake map. It is very quiet. Shh, very quiet. But that's kind of dangerous because that means pressure's building. And we could have a significant release of a mega earthquake. And I think that it would not shock me if in the next 48 hours or so, we could potentially have a quake over 7 or higher somewhere in the world. And as these tectonic plates, the pressures that are building in some of these are very, very, very concerning. We have had some earthquakes of some concern. 5.0 earthquake hit in the Jan Mayen Islands, and also there was a 4.9 in Chile, a 4.7 up in Indonesia, and a 4.5 in New Zealand, and we just had a 4.7 in Papua New Guinea. But it's been very quiet. Only 12 earthquakes in the last 24 hours. That is as quiet as I've seen it in the last 3 years. And with the pressure coming from the sun from May 30th, and again, the release again today, and with NASA telling us that they don't even know how many more of these are going to be coming at us because this is a brand new sunspot that is extremely active. We're concerned and we need to keep our eyes open, folks. That's why Jesus said these words. That in the last days, he said, well, there will be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and distress of nations with perplexity. The sea, the waves roaring. Men's hearts have failed them for fear, for looking after those things coming upon the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. When these things begin to come to pass, he said, look up, lift up your head, for your redemption is drawing nigh. And I think that it's even closer than you or I or anyone else can even imagine. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ before it is too late, because we are running out of time.